And welcome back, guys. Part 15. Hope you guys are having a good night. Thanks for checking me out and continuing to follow along in my journey with Captain Jack Sparrow. Okay. So I did one quick thing at the end of my recording in part 14 is, I'll show you, the quest line where it asks for these two items, Venomous Tentacula and Mandrake. I had to go and buy those items. And you can either buy the items straight up, or you can buy the seeds themselves and plant them yourself, which is what I elected to do. I bought the seeds and then I came back to where I'm at right now. What is this room called again? Oh my gosh, let me get the map out. Room of requirement. Okay, so I'm back at my room of requirement, and I crafted. Where are they? Right here. Nope, over here. Right here. Mandrake. Still got some time left. I planted it. Small pot, right? Here's a big pot. Venomous Tentacula. Okay, so I am growing those as we speak. Now, as far as what to do with them, it says acquire and use a Venomous Tentacula, right? Okay, so that's easy. I just use it. And then the next one says acquire and use a Mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. So we'll figure that one out, but that's to get this Professor Garwick assignment 1 out of the way. While we're waiting on that, let's go here. Okay, let's do that. Let's go to this quest while we're waiting on those things to grow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. RTX on? Jeez. Very nice. All right, up here. Have I not been up here yet? No, apparently not.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Sure you did.
Revelio.
Nice to see you.
What?
I haven't been down to the boathouse since arriving in my first year. Perhaps I'll pay a visit.
What? Stairs just came out of nowhere?
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Whoa. Just some sort of secret. Oh, man. Ah, playing a little blackjack, huh? She's like, you're doing it wrong. What? That didn't look right. It's like his coffee rendered outside his cup. What's happening here? Is this social hour? Like, what's happening? What are we learning? What are we learning here?
Oh, nice. So knowledgeable.
Okay.
Revelio.
Anything else in this room? Oh, hello. Okay, sorry. Hey, Miss What's Her Face?
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
What do we have
Oh,
here?
man.
Huh?
Got another one of those
I
monkeys.
hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
That's right, is my stepping.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Where is it? Everyone left. Where's the training dummy? It's not in here. Okay. There's a force spell that moves objects downwards and slams enemies to the ground, causing a shockwave. That's pretty cool. Oh. Oh, even if they're standing on the ground, just slams them into the ground. Okay. Okay. There's nothing else in here, right? No. Okay. All right. That one was pretty simple. Meet Natty after dark. Well, where the hell is she? invisibility potion, thunderbrew potion. I don't think I have those. Harry Pippin. Alright, let's go check in on my plants. They're probably done. Okay, that one is. That one's not quite done. Mandrake. Okay, well. Yeah, I don't have that one or Thunderbrew. So I need to go to J. Pippin's. Let's see. Alright, let's go there. Wonder if we have enough coin though to buy it. We'll see.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. What can I do for you today?
I can just buy them. Ooh. Wow. That's a lot. Not gonna have enough. Okay.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Let's just sell a bunch of stuff. Oh, that's an upgrade. How is that? How do I... Okay, whatever. Do I have enough now? I think I do.
A
Beautiful.
wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hold on. Here. Something I have an upgrade to. Yeah, this one right here. Okay, let's go back to where we were. The room of requirement. Yeah. he doing here?
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Oh,
Of course.
No.
What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
no, I'm good.
Actually, perhaps another time.
5 minutes. Okay. Where was it? Oh. Lame. Oh, they're both scarves, I think. Yeah. They're both socketed, though. It's interesting. I can sell those. Let's see. View upgrade, view traits. How can I unsocket it? Oh, I can't? That's lame. You really can't unsocket these things? Well, what the heck? Wait. This one has destruction. Oh, can you just keep using it? We can just create another socket? Yeah, you can. Huh. Okay. Increase damage with a mandrake. Wait, what does that require? Oh. Where are those guys? Oh, hello. Oh, it's feather. Getting over a cold. So, coughing a little bit. Mooncalf fur. Let's see. I don't have those. I wonder where that's from. Let's see. These done yet? It's almost done. Okay. So it said that I need to acquire and use. Okay. There. What in the world? Alright, that takes care of that part. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. Alright, so I guess we just need to go find some enemies. What, have I been down here yet? I don't think I've been down here yet. Just extra space. Alright. I don't know where Natty is. Oh. How do I... How do I create potions again? How do I do that? Here? Yeah. Thunderburrow. Shrivel fig fruit? Come on, man. I can do this one. That's kind of cool.
Revelio.
Sweet. Okay. Now what do I need to do? Shrivel fig fruit. Where is that place at? It's over here. No. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Greenhouse. Let's just check. Shrivel fig fruit. Shrivel fig fruit. Otherwise, I could probably get it in Hogsmeade somewhere.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Holy moly. Can't collect anything else in here? Is that literally all I can do in here? That's lame. Heyo. Oops.
Revelio.
Alright, well, I guess we'll go to Hogsmeade then. Alright.
I always called an owl in dialogue.
Is there gear I can equip now? It's the same. Okay. Not this one. Oh, okay. Never mind. Let's go to the map. We'll go to Hogsmeade. What is this? Hairstyles. I wonder if she's got any of it. Let's go there first. I think there's a quest with her as well.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Glad you came.
I wonder where they go.
Revelio.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Okay.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Okay. Kitty. Wait, where is this place? Holy. Okay, that's a ways away. Hold on.
You can stop a thief in their tracks.
Haha.
Hogsmeade, here
Saw
I
that
come.
out in the distance. Where's that place? What's in here? Oh, can't go in there. What about this place?
Revelio.
Boo. Can I fly yet? Why can't I fly over here? Oh, now I can. Why can't I fly in Hogsmeade? It's really weird. Where's that place?
This place has seen better days.
Revelio.
What is this? Oh.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
What are you up to now?
What is this? Okay.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little.
Shane Barlow
Revelio.
thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hold on, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and loot everything around you. Including your house. So if you don't mind, I'm just gonna go through your things. You know, take all your money, because that's what we do.
This looks intriguing.
Eat your food.
Revelio.
Bardo Beaumont should have
Sparacanut.
returned by now. Had my dark wizards he was.
Oh, what in the... Don't I know you? Oh, jeez. What's with all these letters? I'll read it later.
Revelio.
Eddie Thistlewood. The trolls take down residents in the train town on their town. Alright.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Shane Bardoff thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardoff. Only he's gone missing. Rumor is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I do it
I
all
can
the
certainly
time,
look
man.
out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Okay. I'm gonna check out this area over here.
Revelio.
Yes.
Aloha Mora.
Mine now, guys.
Oh, not another one. Can I get it now? What do I have to do? What was it? Hold on. Can only collect the moons from the statues at night. Isn't it night right now? Isn't it?
Levioso.
Huh.
Revelio.
Wait, this door was open the whole time.
What do we have here? A demiguise. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Isn't it nighttime?
Revelio.
There's a bunch of goodies around.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
All downgrades? Come on, man.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
No, no, no. Nothing good. Suggested level 2? Clear the goblins' encampments? Jeez. Okay. Hold on, I need to... Okay.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Such arrogance.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
I have a brother who works at Green. Hello? How are you?
Come on. Yes!
Someone thinks they can outlast me! Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. This is where you will. No! One less human to worry about. Incendio. I won't rest. Dead. No! I will make you pay.
Oh, come
You're
on, man.
like a plum bumble beneath my feet. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. I won't.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
One camp down, one more to go.
Revelio.
Alright, where's all the goodies? What's all this? Whoa. Whoa.
Such arrogance.
Accio.
Incendio. Incendio.
Oh. Oh, that works. What in the world?
Incendio. How nice of you to stop by.
Oh.
Incendio. I won't rest until you're dead. You're no match for me. Hogwarts teach you nothing about you. No! I will make Incendio. Confringo.
Revelio.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Okay.
Who lived here, I wonder? Wonder who lives here.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I just surprised them.
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely.
Definitely not those.
Marvelous. I could always use more of these.
Take it all. Okay. See ya.
Thank you for passing through.
Revelio.
Man, everything in this area is low level. Oh, sweet. I need to go there. Oh yeah, I need to do this one first though, since I'm in the area. Okay. Do that one real quick.
Come now. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Confringo.
Jeez, can't see anything.
Is that them too? Would you jump? That must be.
Confringo.
I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him. This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Uh-oh. Hey, is that another... Oh, I already have one of those. We're good. I got one of those animals.
Revelio.
entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him.
Revelio.
Is that it?
It can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
What?
Nothing to poach in Arrancher except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Thinking in terms...
Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Ooh, gloves. Wait, what?
Accio. Levioso.
Have I been here before? I feel like I've been here before.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs.
I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
What?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No, this can't be.
Oh no.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph!
What does she have?
Dear brother!
Oh.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you.
You're welcome. What do we got? Nothing good. Okay. Now we're gonna go right here.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Yeah. During the day? What's this over here? What? Okay. Let's change it to day, I guess.
wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm.
Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Oh. Oh, I see. Close position.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Descendo.
That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. Oh no.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Oh, I see. Got it. Okay. Sweet. Oh, what? What'd I get? That's kind of cool. Not bad. We'll run with this one for a little bit. Why not? Alright, now I can do this one. Oh, meet Natty, here we go. That's why I couldn't do it. Oh, she's just way over there. Guess I'll go right here. Says I need to meet her at night, though, I think. Which is fine. I'll just change it to night.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
What? Why can't I fly yet? Now I can. Wait, what's this?
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Revelio.
Alright, let's just go meet Natty for right now. There's so many things I can do. Oh, what?
Revelio.
What's all this stuff? And what the world is this? Alright, I'll wait.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Okay.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Let's go.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
I go guns blazing, girl.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
What? Oh, here we go.
I wonder what that does. That did it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Unidentified face item. Okay, where do I go now? Oh.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Go.
Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Also.
Wait, what? I can't cast any spells while I'm like this.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Ah.
Accio.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Push the gate open, don't blast it. Oh my god.
Well done. I will be right up.
Okay.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Good job.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast.
Whoa. What?
Highwing.
Do you know that Hippogriff?
Get this thing back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that Hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Yeah. Run.
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. Revelio.
What a little bastard scratch me.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
They come after me. I'll pick up like a knobtail.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Yeah.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
What's up, dude?
Accio. Incendio.
Yup. That's what I'm talking about.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso.
Stop slipping around like a pennywig. I will not
Confringo.
Is that the best Confringo?
What? Oh, freeze poacher. Oops. Freeze a poacher. Stop. Oh, dang it. I wouldn't even see that. I didn't even see it.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Something in here. What's all this? What? Supposed to do here? Nothing? Okay. Nothing apparently. Oh jeez.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Stupefy?
Levioso!
Wait,
Levioso!
what?
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Confringo.
Levioso!
Oh no.
Confringo.
Shoot.
Incendio. Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
No, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Wait. A Niffler? No, 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 no. Wait. That's not what I want. I don't want that one. I want this guy. These already have. Yeah.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
That's one way of doing it. It's over here. Hold on.
Revelio.
Wait.
Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
Can I suck him into my bag?
There you are.
Why is she all sweaty?
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Sweet. Is this when we fly? No, get on, dude. Oh no. Throw around yours. Whoa. That's crazy. Oh, sweet. What is this? Oh. That's awesome.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Oh, that's cool.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
That's awesome.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Is this where I get my hippogriff? Oh, yeah. So cool. I got 3 different mounts. New beast inventory slot unlocked. Wait, what? Gear? It says unavailable. Unavailable? What in the world, dude? You gotta go to the rumor requirement. I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that? Next steps. Wow. So
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
all right. Let's go to... Let's go here to round up this episode. Finish this one off. Where's Deke at? Oh, he's right there. All right, perfect. That's a good spot to stop. Actually, let's pick a talent real quick because we just leveled up. Need a new spell set. I'm gonna need that. Beast management menu. Oh. Letters everywhere. Actually, I do need to let that beast out before I forget about him. Let's go in here real quick. Yeah, here we go. Wait, I can... What? I can add these? Yeah, so this is... Oh, okay. Wait, where is he? Oh, it's right here. A Niffler. Let's see what does he give me. Niffler fur? Alright, well. Okay. Cool. Well, we will end it right here. Let's save it. Perfect. Episode's a little long, hour 22 minutes. That's okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it right here. We will wrap up part 15 right now. That was pretty good run. Alright guys, we'll see you on the next one. Later.